I think it's a very important message to learn that nothing was going to be perfect in a situation where we were in the midst of creating if you like, the institutions and the practices of a new world. It was perhaps inevitable that some countries would not feel part of that process for the time being, but relationships between France, Germany, Britain and America are stronger now than they've ever been, and I think that shows our determination as all countries working together to create the international community that requires that international law and international rules be observed. Our position was to support action so that the will of the international community that Saddam Hussein disclose and dispose of weapons be enforced. And at the back of my mind was this sense that if the international community did not act here, then the international community would find it difficult to gain credibility for acting in other areas, and this new world order that we were trying to create was being put at risk. So I go back to what I say is the wider argument about defying the will of the international community.
But in order to achieve that objective that you describe, was it in effect essential to remove Saddam's regime from office, irrespective of weapons of mass destruction?
That became the result of the action. That became the result, but the intention of the action was to force Iraq to abide by the interpretations of the international community about its obligations. But in the end, his failure to comply and his failure to disclose and then his failure to dismantle was seen as a reason why action had to be taken inside Iraq, and the eventual effect of that was to remove him from office. We're at the beginning of a new phase of a world community. We're in a post-Cold War phase where the tensions between Russia and America are not the paradigm within which people see what they should do as individual states around the world. There is a danger in this period that certain countries, rogue states, would be prepared to take actions that hurt the international community and certainly disobeyed the laws of the international community. And this was a test of whether the international community could hold together. Unfortunately, we could not bring all countries along. This new world order that we were trying to create